This video will demonstrate how to improve an existing selection by editing it using Photoshop's Quick Mask mode. The Quick Mask mode is a great way to improve an existing selection. The Quick Mask icon is located at the very bottom of the Tools panel. For the Quick Mask mode to become available, you must first have an active selection. Once you do, simply click on its icon to enter the Quick Mask mode. Your original selection will be visible with your protected area masked in red. To refine your selection, a paintbrush is used to add or delete from the protected red area of the mask. The regular paintbrush tool is the 8th tool down from the top of the Tools panel and is nested with a variety of other brush tools. When the paintbrush is active, an appropriate brush size and hardness are assigned in the options bar by single-clicking on the arrow next to the brush size icon currently displayed. The size brush you will need will depend on your current magnification. The higher the magnification, the smaller the brush size you should use. Once you've selected the brush size you're going to use based on your view, set the hardness for the brush. I prefer a soft brush with a hardness setting of 20% or less, which produces a softer selection edge, providing a little fudge factor in the accuracy of your selection. Always keep the mode category set to normal and the opacity and flow of the brush both at 100%. The Quick Mask mode is controlled by the foreground and background color icons, the black and white squares just above its icon in the Tools panel. When black is in front, as you paint, you'll be reducing the size of the selected area. To increase it instead, single-click on the double arrow above the squares to toggle the white square to the front. Now when you paint, you'll be adding to your existing selection. The color of the mask defaults to red at 50%. I recommend changing its setting to a lower number such as 20% so that you can clearly identify what you need to add or delete from your selection. To change it, double-click its icon, then change its opacity as needed. If you were working on a red subject, you could also single-click on its color picker to choose a new masking color as well. In addition to adjusting the color of the Quick Mask, it'll be helpful at times to single-click on the Quick Mask icon to temporarily turn it off to see how you've affected your selection, and then click again to return to your work. The more time you spend creating your initial selection before you engage this feature, the quicker and easier it'll be to perfect it in the Quick Mask mode. This covered bridge photograph has 2 selections already saved in individual channels. However, one of the 2 needs some editing. I'll first need to load its channel by choosing Select, Load Selection, then choose the particular selection I want to work on. When I magnify into the leaves at the lower left of my selection, I can see that their selection can be improved by using the Quick Mask mode. Some areas around the plant need to be added to and deleted from the selection, and I have a couple of areas of the bridge that need to be added to it. Depending on the detail of my selection, when working in the Quick Mask mode, I can choose a 1-pixel brush to adjust it pixel by pixel when needed, and toggle Quick Mask mode off occasionally to check how I've refined my selection. With white in the foreground, I'm adding to it. With black in the foreground, I'm deleting from it. When you are satisfied with your selection, once you exit the Quick Mask mode, you'll be ready to use it. Or remember that you can always stop and save it in a channel. Or if the original selection was already saved in a channel, choose to update the existing selection to save it for future use.